save them.
Hello, it's the Vampire Druid James here, and this is going to be the start of a video series, and God damn it! So, video that this is going to be the series is we're going to do something near and dear to my heart, because I'm a big fucking nerd, and that's, you know it, Star Wars. And this one here has never seen a single Star Wars movie. She hasn't watched the shows, she hasn't read the books or the comics. She knows only what, like, the average pop culture person knows. So, like, she knows about the pod racing, has no context to what that actually means. So we are going to start a series that I have yet to make a title for, where I get to watch Star Wars and be a nerd, and then she gets to watch Star Wars and figure out why Star Wars is a thing, and then we're gonna have a quick little a little review of it, and we're gonna get her opinion as someone new to this, and then my opinion as someone who has gone way too in depth into it, because I have nothing better to do with my life.
Nope.
So this is gonna be a fun little series.
I'm being forced. Unfortunately, it's not against my will because I'm actually interested, but I am being forced.
Yeah, because you had said you're interested enough that you want to watch it, but not interested enough to, like, go out and do it on your own.
Yep.
So
this is going to be a good excuse to actually make me do it.
I want to watch Star Wars. Why are you making me watch Star Wars?
Yeah. So, here we go. Some nuggets. Alright, so my nuggets.
Boy!
Alright, so we're about to start Phantom Menace. Got a food.
We have lunch.
And we got the movie. Any feelings?
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm interested.
We'll see how this.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see how this goes. Alright, this is gonna be a fun time.
Oh, is that Jar Jar? Or at least one of his species?
That's Jar Jar.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
so that was episode 1.
Yes.
First of the prequels, and the first ever Star Wars movie you saw.
Right.
What'd you think?
I genuinely enjoyed it. I think I'm not disappointed. It's not like it was, like, way better than I was expecting it to. Like, it definitely met how I felt it was going to be.
Which was how?
Pretty good. Not favorite movie of all time level good, but definitely good. I really did enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah, I always loved the prequels. They're the Star Wars that I grew up on, and I think that has a lot to do with why I like them.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that little bit of nostalgia, but I can appreciate them for what they are, and that is they're a goofy action movie. It's just a silly space opera about space wizards,
yeah.
And as it progresses, it tells this much more intricate story of good and evil.
Right.
And that's something that I can appreciate. And yeah, I don't love everything about them. The dialogue, as you showed, is kind of annoying. There's that clip I'm gonna put in. Jar Jar, oh, just shut the hell up.
What else am I supposed to think?
Yeah, you're one of those. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, shut up. He was, like I mentioned when we were watching it, he definitely felt like comic relief the entire time.
Yes, he was very much.
Sometimes it felt like maybe they tried to overuse that comic relief a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
every scene he's in is
that's
just...
definitely how I felt his character was very much just, this is how we're going to get the giggles.
Yeah, and a lot of people, kind of understandably, were not huge fans of that. But, so, any questions, any ideas?
I definitely feel like coming into this with just a general knowledge of what Star Wars is.
You
I feel
know
like
enough to recognize Vader. You know what a lightsaber is.
Like, I definitely feel like it was a pretty good introduction to the world, and, like, I don't mean, like, world, I mean, like, that universe, how, like, everything in the galaxy exists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good introduction to, like, all the explanations and stuff, to really tell me how, like, how all these creatures are able to live together and are connected by the Force, but, are still able to be separate entities throughout the universe, as, you would expect.
Yeah, and a lot of people, when it initially released in 97, a lot of people complained, they tried to demystify the Force. And I can understand why some people don't like that. Like, a lot of people they want a Yoda movie that's like all about Yoda and his species because we know nothing about it.
Right.
And I think that that's the dumbest thing you could do because everything that's cool about Yoda is that he's this amazing, powerful master and you have no idea where he came from.
Yeah, I mean, so far I'm kind of thinking of him as like a Last Airbender type thing where like it seems, at least from what I've seen, that like he seems to be the last of his species and like there is nothing else.
Yeah.
Like I'm assuming that's going to be explained or brought up more in future movies.
Absolutely will not.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Yoda is it's a mystery. We don't know the name of the species. That's why, like, the whole Mandalorian thing, it's like, it's Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
We know it's not Yoda, because...
But it's just a baby version of
someone in his species. But we don't know what his species is.
Right. So, they're just the Yoda at this point.
They're just the Yoda. And then it's like, there was the female version of his species in the Council, which you didn't notice.
Right.
Because after that scene, you asked me if only men can be Jedi. It's like, no, there were like 2 or 3 women in the council.
I just didn't notice.
They just didn't speak because only the 3 masters spoke.
Right, yeah. Which, like, it makes sense that, it's the main people that...
Yeah, they're trying to keep it concise.
Which makes sense.
They blew their load on that pod racing scene. So they had to, like, nip and tuck the screen time for everyone else.
But, like, it does make a lot of sense. And I feel like the way that a lot of stuff in there was laid out was honestly laid out in a pretty good way. Like, yeah, the pod racing scene was a bit long.
Yeah, they definitely...
But, like, it's a very high action sequence, and so it makes sense that it was that long.
It is. And I definitely think that it would have been served better if they had done the entryway, get off the gate, do that bit. The flags, maybe don't announce everyone in the fucking race.
Yeah,
especially because half of them just explode later on.
Yeah,
anyway.
like the only character that really
needs introduction is Anakin and Sebulba.
Sebulba, that was his name.
And we know Anakin already.
But like seeing the introductions for those two, maybe have like other dialogue happening as the others are announced.
Yeah, put it in the background, but don't. And that was very much just because CGI was this new technology.
And they wanted to show it off.
They wanted to show it off, so they had all the weird aliens, like, taking bows and waving at the crowd. Because they wanted to show off, we can make computer aliens now. And they look cool as hell compared to 97.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest, yeah, it did look very weird compared to what I am used to as far as today's animation abilities.
Yeah.
But knowing what kind of abilities they did have back then, it must have been like...
Oh yeah, it was very groundbreaking.
Yeah, it was very groundbreaking and very exciting that they were able to do this kind of stuff that did blend as well with reality and the actual cast and actors as it did.
Yeah, the reason that most people can kind of agree that the Disney trilogy is the worst of the 3 is because as much as you may hate the dialogue of the prequels, which now at this point you've only seen 1, but you've poked fun a little at some of the dialogue.
Okay.
Like there's definitely some wooden dialogue there.
Yeah.
And I promise you in Attack of the Clones it gets worse.